Hello, this is Nathaly with the Real Estate Investment Nomad podcast. We're here with Ken from Japan, all the way from the other side of the world. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Nathaly.
We're super excited that you are with us. I mean, Japan has been a very, for me, mysterious market. First, it's a different alphabet, and then it's
Right.
a whole different, probably, practices on how you do business there,
Yes.
right? Would you share more about you, if you don't mind,
Um,
and your experience with real estate?
sure. I started touching real estate as an investor for past 17 years. So I've been investing myself, buying a lot of property, building properties, sell them, restore them.
Okay.
Then I got a few offers from the real estate industry, then started working in the real estate as well. Then, like 5, 6 years ago, Keller Williams came to Japan. They offered me a training director role. So I took that. I was doing 3 years. Then I left Keller Williams. I thought I would start teaching for the company called Terrace, which is the same kind of thing,
Okay.
agency business. Then I got on my brokerage company. Then I had a chance to meet EXP. So now I'm leading EXP Japan.
Amazing. So how is the market there? How is there any restrictions for somebody to buy in Japan, or anybody can buy?
Oh, that's a great question for foreigners. We do not have any restrictions.
Okay.
So you can buy a land or a property or any sort of real estate into
Okay.
Japan.
And what would be the buying process for a foreign person? Is there any financing available, or what are the steps they need to follow?
Basic step would be the same thing to as a Japanese or foreigners. Just make an offer and get agreement, get the contract done, and pay the rest. But finance is the key. Okay, finance situation in Japan is very good for Japanese because we are getting a loan just like 1%, 1.5%. As for mortgage, we could get like 0.4% for the mortgage loan.
Zero.
As of today, 0.4 today,
Wow.
even today. And as for am I an investor? My investment loan is as low as 0.68.
Okay.
My highest one is 1.2. So which is great, but you need to have a residential status in Japan in order to get that. So as for foreigners, it could be a tough situation to get the loan. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. But that's really good rates for,
Yeah, it's
for the local
very good rate.
Japanese citizens. So,
Yeah.
what would be the like the I would say expat community in Japan? Will they be focused in certain cities within Japan, or is everywhere?
It's pretty much everywhere, of course, but some certain part of city, especially in Tokyo, we have a big community for English speakers. Also, we have a community for Chinese speakers, Koreans, and some part we have a community for Brazilians as well. So there are some communities too.
Okay, so concentrated from different expats.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then for anybody who's curious to be in the real estate space as an agent, what are some of the requirements? Is a license requirement, or
Yep.
what is there an MLS in Japan?
Okay. I'll answer a few questions. Okay, one each. We have a kind of MLS, not exactly the same, but we try to be like MLS in the States.
Okay.
But what's difference is we have no mandatory putting our listings into MLS. So let's say in Tokyo, we have probably 60 to 70% of listings in the MLS in Japan.
Okay.
But if you go other part of Tokyo, other part of the country, if you go suburbs, maybe you have only 10% of listings on our MLS. So you can't get the listings there. That's a situation. And as if somebody is interested in being an agent for EXP, not only EXP, but in Japan, you need to have a license. We
do.
call Takken license. And if you have that, it's a great thing. But if you do not, we have to have 1 out of 5 workers possess the license. That's a requirement by law in Japan. So if you don't possess the license, you have to let some company to let that person in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, based on the other person's license.
Interesting. So then you can affiliate to a company that has a license, and you can work as a showing agent, or
Uh,
can you represent the client, or just
You can present the client if you are in the company. If you get the company tag like names.
Yes,
Let's say
yes.
Ken Nanaka as a EXP.
Yes.
Even if I don't have a license, I can show the room tour. I can make a contract. What I cannot do is I cannot explain the contract,
Okay.
which has to be a licensed person to explain what the property is based on the contract. But we can make a contract
Okay.
and we can deliver the contract. We can give you the key, which is okay even without the license.
Okay. So there are certain things that you can do and certain things
Right.
you can't do, but might as well just get your license. Is it difficult to get a license in Japan?
It is. We have exam once in a year, and nationwide exam. So about
Every year.
every year, just
Okay.
one time in October. We have about maybe 100,000 people taking that exam, and top 15 will pass. So it's only percentage will cut. Top
Okay.
15% will pass the exam, so they got the license. Bottom 85% will fail.
Okay.
So they have to study that again and take the exam one more
Oh.
time next year.
So it's not as easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a national license. So
You have to be within the 15% or nothing.
yes, yes, that's right. That's right.
Awesome. And now that we are talking about expansion to Japan, what are the expectations? What are the plans? Like, what are you able to do as a marketing? Are there any restrictions culturally or anything like that that people should be mindful of?
Basic thing that I would like, or another agent to understand that is we have a commission rate of 3%. It's a fix, okay, from either seller side, buyer side, 3% each.
Okay.
And so if you refer your client to Japan, I want them to understand that, because some country is just paying 1% of a commission, right? Some country maybe buyer doesn't pay the commission, but I want you guys all to aware and let your client know that you have to pay 3% in Japan to buy the property.
To get represented
Yep.
with a buyer's agent.
Yeah, but as for seller, you only need to pay 3%, not like 5 or 6%.
Okay. This is great information for anybody who's curious about Japan. We're going to talk with Ken more in depth, probably in a different interview. But right now I wanted to just get like some of the insights on like what it's like to get started, what it's
Right.
like to buy property there, and absolutely it was a pleasure chatting with you. How
Thank
can
you
people
so
find you online?
much. Yeah.
What's your handle for online when people want to look for
My Instagram account is Ken in US, Ken, my
Okay.
name, KENINUS.
you? Okay,
It's on my Instagram.
that's easy.
Or if you're in EXP, just find me via Slack. Just type Ken Nanaka, you'll find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
see more about Japan soon. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on the Real Estate Investment Nomad podcast. I hope today's episode has inspired you to explore new horizons in global real estate. Remember, the world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. And with the right insights, you can turn those opportunities into successful investments. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us bring you the best content possible. Don't forget to follow us in social media for more resources and updates. Until next time, my friends, this is Nathaly Salas, encouraging you to think big, invest globally, and transform your real estate journey. Safe travels and happy investing.